Yeah, we were good in that area in the first half, but just probably having a bit of trouble putting two good halves together at the moment. So, yeah, certainly didn't help.
What's your emotions like at the moment, Queenie? Angry? Disappointed?
Probably disappointed is the biggest one. I think, such a great win for us last week, and given everything that's gone on up to this point, we had a really good opportunity to get some back-to-back wins. But, disappointment's probably the biggest one.
What did you make of their last tackle options from the half?
Theirs?
Sorry, yours.
Ours? We weren't good enough in that area, particularly at the start of the game. Yeah.
Were you impressed with their forwards?
They got us up the field pretty well, but we probably just needed to make a little bit more of what they provided for us.
What's your focus going to be, Greg? How do you spark this side from the position of 2 and 5 at this stage?
We probably put ourselves under pressure. I thought last week we learned what was a pretty good... I thought we built our game well last week, and I thought the boys felt that as well. But they didn't start like that with that attitude, I don't think. I think, our first last tackle option, we ran the footy, God knows why, where we had a great opportunity to kick him into a corner and get our game on. But, as I said, for whatever reason, we didn't do that tonight. And then, once the game was probably beyond us, that's when we started to loosen up and play how we should have from the start. If we play like that from the start, it's probably a different game. Might not have been a different result, but it certainly would have been a different game from our point of view.
Loosened up, you want to play with a bit more freedom?
No, not really. We just, I just think we were a bit clearer on what we were doing, and they just sort of played better as a team. Supports were better, more energy in what they did.
Is it still a bit, I was going to say, is it still a bit like one step forward, 2 steps back at the moment?
A little bit. That's got a little bit to do with some personnel there too. We've been fairly disrupted so far in terms of injuries and whatnot.
Is the inconsistency in terms of putting half two an 80-minute performance together and then back-to-back performances together, does it surprise you at all, given some of the experienced heads you have there and guys who have put together consistent runs before, especially in leadership positions?
Well, it's probably not so much those guys that are, how can I say, not doing their job, I suppose. So, the older, more experienced guys, they're playing okay, but we probably need them to bring the team together when we're under pressure, and that probably didn't happen there, particularly through that start of the second half there. And that's what was the case in losses we've had previously. The difference between our good and our worst is there's a pretty significant difference at the moment. And one try quickly leads to two, and then before we know it, in a short period, the game tends to get away from us. But look, we're not far off either. So whilst we've got some personnel out at the moment, which is making it a little bit more challenging, but I think the guys that are there aren't too far off. There's some young guys learning some lessons at the moment about playing first grade. But as a group, we all probably missed a good opportunity tonight.
I think they said Rooney was the team's first trip back here since the 2017 grand final.
Yep.
It seems like a world away, because she's been through some tough times since.
Yeah, we've been through a lot since. A lot of challenges, actually. Yeah, but look, generally speaking, we don't mind playing here. We've got a fairly good record here, so I don't think that's an issue. I was actually looking forward to playing here tonight, so yeah.
Jason Tolwell, obviously a definite start next week.
No, I wouldn't say definite.
How close was he to playing as well?
Yeah, probably. Given we didn't train Tuesday was the first day, I had to name the squad. So he's doing a lot of what he's required to do. There's still a couple of boxes he needs to tick though before he's right to play. So whether or not that's next week or not, not sure, but it shouldn't be too far away.
Brady, is there a sense of urgency? I mean, 2 and 5 with Origin coming up, you probably have to lose some players to Origin.
Not the way we're playing.
But you'll lose a couple anyway.
Yeah.
There's surely a sense of real urgency.
Yeah.
You need to fix it.
And I think that's why I was so disappointed tonight. It was a good opportunity for us. Back-to-back away wins. We've got a lot of confidence out of last week, and that's probably what suffers the most when you're in a bit of you're not playing your best footy. So to back it up tonight with a good performance would have been, again, a boost for us, and then home we go next week. So that's probably why. I was, as I said, I was disappointed. That urgency absolutely has to be there, and that's how you sort of claw your way back into it.
Just to clarify, you feel like some of your rep stars have their Origin jerseys on the line?
It's a hard question to answer because you're not talking about specifics there. I'm just saying that generally the team hasn't been in great form, so I would say that to pick a rep side, you want to pick from teams that are full of confidence and playing well. So, I mean, we've had up to probably 7 Origin reps at different times. I'm not sure we'll have that level of representation this year.
Gav Cooper, mate, he got a knock at all?
Yeah, he just got jammed in his neck because he got hit from the inside and his shoulder got jammed. It's just a burner. He's all right.
But yeah, played through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, thanks.
Thanks, Barry.